over and over and over the last couple of years, people are freaking out about like, is AI going to take my job? How threatened should I be? And it's like, the only way you should be threatened by AI is if you ignore it, right? AI is an unbelievable tool that will enable you to do your job better. It's like, it's the beautiful, shiny new tool. And the only way it's a threat is if you pretend it doesn't exist. But I did a talk recently on something very, very similar for Profoundly, a business that I'm working on outside of HubSearch, which I could talk quickly about afterwards. But the marketer, the content marketer, the RevOps manager, the HubSpot admin, people in this space, you've got to be the person who brings AI into the business, right? You've got to lean into it. You've got to help your organization adopt AI. Because if you don't, somebody will. And that's really when the role gets risky.
Yeah. How does one do that? So like there's some organizations that are very open to this, and I'm sure it's really easy to bring it up. But there's other organizations I'm sure that are adverse to this and don't want to. Do you have any advice for people that are like listening and watching as to ways you could start to foster this idea of like, let's learn and let's do this instead of like sweep it under the rug, basically?
I really think it's about research and awareness. Like just do not ignore the shiny new tool. And this was true before AI, right? This could have been said about HubSpot 15 years ago.
The dot-com bubble where people were like, I'm not going to build a website.
That's exactly right. When marketing automation became a thing that was actually useful for businesses, I'm sure there were plenty of marketers who were like, it's a fad. It's never going to take off. I should still be personally populating email lists, et cetera.
Yeah.
And those are the types of people whose role may actually have been put at risk. Because I'll use AI as the example. So right now, every leadership team, every CEO is thinking, how do I leverage AI to make my business more efficient?
Totally.
Right? How do I lean into these tools, not in a way that's going to cause me to reduce personnel, but in a way where it lowers the burden of new personnel? Right? It's like, how do I do more with the amazing people I already have?
Yes, I love that perspective.
So, right? Yeah. So the team, the current team has got to be the folks saying, leadership team, this is how I can make my seat valuable times 1.5. Right? Like I can produce so much more with these tools. Like I no longer need a marketing assistant, a marketing specialist. I don't need more humans. What I need is these tools. I've done the research. Yeah. Here's how we can leverage it for a business.
Yeah. I think everybody, you'd be lying if you said you didn't have some tasks that are tedious and that take longer than they should, but it's because you have to do it. And there's ways to automate it with AI now that can make you faster, better, stronger.
Yes.
Insert whatever adjective here that's going to make you do your job better.
Well, and especially folks who are moderately technical I am wildly non-technical. And I find myself experimenting with AI tools on a daily. I talk to GPT all day.
Yeah.
Like as a starting point, it's the easiest interface. I just find myself interacting with it it's an incredible brainstorming tool.
I'm with you too, because it was funny. I started off using GPT on my desktop and then very quickly realized there's an app you can put on your phone and you can talk to it and has this really cool voice prompts and voice commands. And that was a game changer for me. But people don't even know that there's an app you can put on your phone. They're still on their computer typing in the prompts. And it's like, no, you gotta really leverage it and try to experiment with it the best ways that you can and use the apps and use the tools that they have out there. Yeah.
Well, it's changed my daily workflow, personal, professional. Like I don't Google anything anymore. Like I don't go typing Google because I don't want to then have to sift through where the answer could be.
And the ads.
I want to ask my question and get my answer.
Yes.
It's like, sorry, Amazon, but Alexa, please be GPT. It's like, I can't deal with based on someone's answer in an Alexa form, like, please just give me my answer.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the shortcut. I want to bypass that research phase. I just want to ask what I need and be given an answer that I can be reasonably confident in.